Gemini and Virgo is a relationship that is highly dependent on compromise. However, you are both gifted in this area. Before starting the video, please subscribe to our channel so that you get new video updates. Let's check the compatibility between Gemini and Virgo. Although Gemini and Virgo are two signs of the zodiac that are adaptable and good at communicating, that doesn't necessarily mean they make a good love or friendship pairing. As mutable signs, Gemini and Virgo are both very adaptable, and they both enjoy learning new things. Both signs are ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and wisdom, which means they enjoy talking, listening, observing, and learning. They also very much rely on their head more so than their heart. Despite the few similarities in a Gemini-Virgo relationship, their mutual differences will make this friendship a bit messy. This friendship can only work if there's a compromise. Virgo, as a very judgmental sign, will see Gemini as two-faced, flaky, superficial, and full of hot air. The always-on-the-move Gemini will be confused by Virgo's constant need for, and anxiety towards, grounding and stability, and will see them as a stick in the mud. These two signs make decisions based on what is logical instead of blindly following their hearts. They rely on common sense more than their guts. These signs tend to get along well in the workplace because they are good at listening and observing. They love to learn and want to do the best job possible. When they work as a team, they can accomplish a lot in a short amount of time. Plus, if there is a problem, they will be able to solve it quickly. While these signs get along on the surface level, a deep friendship between them is uncommon. Virgos are very selective about the people they allow into their inner circle. They are also highly judgmental. They aren't going to be interested in opening up to someone who is two-faced and fickle. Meanwhile, Geminis are going to feel like Virgos are trying to ruin all of their fun. They are going to clash in more light-hearted, social environments like parties. Gemini and Virgo are both ruled by Mercury, not a very sexual planet at first glance. However, this affects them differently, for Gemini is a masculine sign, always ready to explore. At the same time, Virgo is a feminine sign, shy and sensitive. Their sexual relationship is hardly promising, but they both have the need to communicate. When Gemini and Virgo come together for love or any kind of relationship, it's neurotic and erotic. These two communicators are skilled conversationalists, since they share Mercury as their planetary ruler. A Gemini-Virgo relationship is intellectually stimulating because you share a passion for uncovering new and exciting information. Both are mutable signs, so they do like variety and spontaneity. Perhaps this is the glue that keeps them together. They are always planning the next holiday, signing up for tennis lessons, or learning how to ski. They end up having such full calendars together that there's simply no time to break up. Besides, we kind of reckon they enjoy all the relationship drama. It's likely to be purely physical for quite a while. Gemini won't even think to ask Virgo's last name. They'll just quietly slip away at functions to adore each other's bodies sans clothes. The day the twins ask for the previous word is when you know love is in the air, and things are more than skin deep. Virgo gets grumpy as they fall for Gemini. Sensible but highly anxious red flags shoot up all over the place, warning them of Gemini's unsuitability. Either sign is likely to break it off when they admit to having feelings. Virgo knows Gemini is chaotic and untrainable, and Gemini fears being tied to a white picket fence. If it's true love, Virgo's body responds to separation by getting sick, and the twins launch into activity overload in an attempt to forget. It's probably better that they stop being silly and try giving the relationship a good crack. What a combination! With Virgo's trust issues and Gemini's trickster nature, both of them are about to go crazy. The good thing is that they are not prone to jealousy, or they would probably kill each other after a couple of weeks. Gemini is not someone Virgo can trust. When Virgo starts doubting and analyzing everything, Gemini will simply fly away, in the best-case scenario. If they touch through maleficent planets, such as Mars, this will not end there, but in endless fights and conflicts on trust and fidelity. The key here is for Gemini to get back to planet Earth and respect their partner's sensitive nature. They can build their security and be free to be who they are at the same time. Also, Virgo will have to open up or never find a way to stay together. They are ruled by the same planet, master of communication, Mercury. They may have their differences, but we wouldn't say their communication is terrible. Even if they have a fight, they will still be good at talking. Their view on intellect could be a bit different, though. Gemini's superficial nature could seem extremely stupid to their Virgo partner. This will set Gemini off to be even more irritating on purpose because they are everything but stupid. In return, Gemini will see Virgo's obsession with details and think of them as crazy. Virgo will probably not fight this but sit in their room and cry, alone, in the dark. They need to find a way to recognize each other's flaws as good qualities, and they will get there if each of them lets their partner help. When these minds come together, there is no problem to stay unsolved, for together, they are Mercury in all its glory. These signs aim to unite and transform heavenly ideas into real life, and lift human knowledge step by step towards divinity. This is a relationship of the air side of Mercury, and its earth side, grounded and well thought of. It shouldn't be forgotten that the sign of Virgo exalts Mercury so Virgo can exalt their Gemini partner, if only they wanted to land. Gemini is considered not that emotional. Virgo brings Venus to its fall and rationalizes everything. Still, there is an interesting emotional side to both of them. Gemini is located between Taurus and Cancer, two healthy, feminine, motherly signs. This means that the character of Gemini is formed out of Taurus and is a base for Cancer. How can it lack emotion? Virgo has a problem with Venus, that is true, but does this make Virgo unemotional? Their biggest problems are speed and fear. Gemini simply doesn't stay in one place for long enough to build an emotional bond or recognize how they feel, while Virgo tries hard to dismiss Venus, and with it love, and all earthly pleasures because they don't think they deserve any of it. Both signs have a small, fast planet in common, and if they touch each other's hearts, they will understand their partner's occasional need to run off or run away. They are both fans of intelligence, resourcefulness, and practicality. However, their approach to essential intelligence is different, and they won't always recognize it in the same way. In fact, their relationship can show us precisely how relative intelligence is. Their meeting point is actually in their emotional intelligence, not our typical one. However, they do value rationality, someone's ability to reason, and their practical use of their hands and brains. The relationship between Gemini and Virgo can change like the wind. At the same time, both partners get lost and found daily. Their mutual love for Mercury binds them and tears them apart because they both tend to overthink things instead of following their hearts. Both of them are mostly in their minds, each one in their own way, and need to respect each other to the point where no one's intelligence is judged on a superficial level. If they fall in love, they will become a unification of air and earth, Mercury, heaven on earth. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to our channel so you get new zodiac